Comedy's changed. It's not the same. These guys are not, well, she say they're not funny, yeah. They don't have the same objective anymore. You know, like, nobody's writing bits. You gotta have bits, you know. You want your favorite comedians, they had signature bits that they did that you remember. Man, you remember the joke he did about that, or that time he did the thing about that? They don't do that anymore. You know, they're not these young cats. You know, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, yeah, Chris Rock, yeah. But for young upcoming, they've changed. It's almost really not their fault, because there aren't as many comedy clubs as it was when I got started, you know, but that's really, it's tough for them, you know. But then they put all their jokes on Instagram and YouTube. Well, see, jokes are not like songs. When you go see your favorite artist, you want to hear that song because it takes you to a certain place. You know the words and you sing along. You can't go listen to the same jokes. Because once you know the punchline, you're not going to laugh like you did. So you can't, and they put their shows on YouTube, and then when you see them live and they tell the joke, you heard it. And they don't understand, they're killing themselves. But probably, it wasn't really a joke, but I did Bishop Jake's Mega Fest, and I think the best bit I ever wrote was the introduction of Christ.
His mother is still headlining in the Catholic Church today. His daddy is the author of a book that has been on the bestseller list since the beginning of time. He holds the record for the world's greatest fish fry.
That was my best bit I ever wrote. And it was written as a joke, but when I told it was impactful. The first meaningful joke I ever did was the eye joke. I did a joke about, yeah, this boxer Mitch Green had got hit in the eye by Mike Tyson in Harlem, and the eye was doing the interview. I'll tell you what happened.
The heavyweight champ's fist is coming towards my face.
That was the first classic bit I ever did. And then I wrote bits about Africa. I had this gift since I was a kid, but I didn't know it was a gift because it just kept me in trouble. I just stayed at the principal's office. You know, people would say I wasn't even trying to be funny, just my response was funny. And my mother used to take me to church to get prayed for. She had the pastor lay hands on me because there's something wrong with this boy. This boy won't shut up. And everything he say is come out his mouth is a joke. But I wasn't even trying. It was just what I did. I didn't know, you know. So I just stayed in a lot of trouble. So I wrote on a piece of paper when I was 10, I want to be on TV. I did that when I was 10 years old. Oh, I got laughed. I had a stuttering problem, had a couple problems I had to get over. I didn't get on TV till I was 38. 28 years after I wrote it. But Habakkuk 2:2 in the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. So I wrote it at 10, it happened at 38. I waited 28 years.